House prices are falling due to high inflation and interest rate, which is of course affecting the property market. According to Nationwide Building Society, in this year up until March 2023, house prices saw its biggest annual fall since 2009. However, reports from Rightmove suggest otherwise. So the question is, should we wait to see what would happen to the property market, or we should just take a leap of faith and buy? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Household income have reduced due to high mortgage rates and increased cost of living. According to Zoopla, the number of new property sales reduced by 28% in December 2002. Sellers are also having to accept a discount between 3 to 4% in order to sell their house quickly. Demand for homes have reduced drastically, and also prices in the rural areas are suffering the most because people are moving back to urban areas after the increase in demand for country homes during the pandemic. So now the question is, what is causing house prices to fall? On the 23rd of March 2003, the Bank of England increased base interest rate to 4.25, the highest it's been since 2008. This means that if you're looking to take a 2-year fixed mortgage rate with a 10% deposit interest rate around 6% on a property worth £200,000, you are looking to pay roughly £1,290 on a monthly basis. This is 50% higher than you would have paid in November 2001, where you would have been paying roughly £900. Rising interest rate makes it increasingly expensive to borrow money, which of course reduces the amount of potential buyers. According to the Bank of England, the amount of money borrowed reduced from 2 billion in January 2003 to 700 million in February 2003. So that is just within a month. Nationwide also reports that based on the current economic climate, a 10% deposit now equates to roughly 50% of a first-timer's income. Most people, especially first-timers, will be hoping that house prices continues to fall, which of course will make it more affordable for them to buy. While you might save money on the purchase price of the property, the savings would actually cancel out because of the increased mortgage rate. People have also become more risk adverse, and for that reason, they are just waiting out to see what will happen in the current economic climate. Another factor to also consider is negative equity, because of the predictions that house prices will continue to fall for a while before it picks up. Negative equity is when the price of your house is worth less than the mortgage that you put down for it. But this is only a problem if you put down a small deposit or you're looking to sell in the short term. But if you're looking to sell in the long term, we are hoping that house prices will appreciate, so this will not affect you. The truth of the matter as to whether to buy now or to hold off and buy in the near future solely depends on you, your circumstance, and where you are in your life. So you need to weigh up the pros and cons and make that decision. Also, if you're confident that you would be able to meet the mortgage repayment without missing any payment, then it's only reasonable that you go ahead, especially if this would be your personal property and not as an investment too. So now let's look at the economic arguments for and against. And the first one is delay on the purchase of your property. 1, mortgage rates. Mortgage rates have increased over time, meaning that it's become very expensive to borrow money. 2, house price depreciation, especially with the predictions that house prices will continue to fall for a while before it picks up. Anyone that buys now risks that their property would drop in value. 3, deposit. You might only need a small deposit if you decide to buy now, given that house prices continues to fall. And then 4, increase your savings. If you're able to wait and stay with family, this gives you the chance to increase your savings or to increase your deposit amount, which means that when it comes to you buying, you can put down a large deposit and increase the equity you have on the property. So now let's look at the other side of the argument. Do not delay on the purchase of your property. 1, rent prices. Owning your own home means that you do not have to worry about landlords hiking up rent prices or giving you notice that you have to leave the property, especially in these times where rent prices are increasing over time. 2, your own mortgage. Having your own home means that you are paying your own mortgage, which is an investment opportunity, and it's not you paying rent to a landlord who is then paying for their mortgage. 3, time is not your friend. While there are predictions to show that house prices will drop over time, we are not really certain as to what will happen in the economy. So waiting means that you might be waiting for a very long time and you might miss a good opportunity. And 4, bargaining. Buying now also means that you might have a bargaining power, the upper hand, if people are looking for a quick sale. Overall, the decision as to whether to buy now or to hold off and buy in the near future is a complex decision that one has to make. You need to factor in so many things such as your preference, your financial goals, and the current economic climate. However, it's essential that you weigh up the pros and the cons before you jump into such an investment. I hope this is giving you something to think about. You can also check out these 2 videos. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and finally, but not the least, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.